All right, welcome back. This is episode number 2. All right, so now we are going over what is a public document. Okay, what is a public document? Now, again, if you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're not new, you're just coming back, welcome back. I am Ty, the Abnormal Notary. I help entrepreneurs and creatives build, scale, and monetize their business through my customer journey. Okay, so this is a 6-part series. We are talking about apostilles, or in this mini series, I'm just going to say it wrong, apostles. Okay, the foundation. Now, I am having a March 26th workshop, okay, in person in New Jersey, and I'm also having a virtual Zoom on April 9th. Click the link below. Tickets will be gone. Meaning to sign up and get them March, whatever this Thursday is. Okay, so at midnight, it's gone. So make sure you sign up, click the link below in the description, and get tapped in. All right, so with no further ado, let's get into this thing. Okay, so welcome back. What is a public document? Okay, so in episode number 1, we spoke to what is an apostille or an apostille. Okay, now, the public document. Okay, so there's various public documents. 100% of the time will require you to get notarized. Period. All public documents except vital records require notarization. Okay, period. Now, I'm going to give you some examples of public documents. So here we go. And I apologize for blurriness. This is in Canva. It is what it is. All right. So public documents are considered powers of attorneys, wills, certified copy of passports, travel consent letters, letters of authorization, accreditation letters, single status affidavits, ISO certifications, letter of direct declaration, certificate of free sale, agreements. I can't even about to say that. Agreement, education. Okay. So let me paraphrase. There's 3 categories: vital records, corporate documents, educational documents. Okay, actually there's 4, and then just everybody else. All right, so vital, corporate, educational, and then everybody else. Okay, so vital records consist of marriage, birth, divorce, death decree. These are 4 vital records. Okay, you cannot notarize those records, but they are considered public. All right. So any document, the way that I teach and the way I taught myself is, can I go online and Google a power of attorney? Can I go online and Google a will? Can I go online and look up somebody's transcript if I so choose? All the answers is yes. Okay? Yes. So if you can Google it, you're probably supposed to be notarizing it. Okay? Now, if you have a question, you get a public document, you're like, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Hit me up, DM me on Instagram at theabnormalnotary, okay? Or get into one of my clubhouse rooms, which I'll be consistently holding every other week, okay? And that is Abnormal Notary, or the Abnormal Consult is the name of the clubhouse room, okay? So again, any public document requires notarizations, period. Vital records do not, okay? Now, I get a lot of special power of attorneys. I get a lot of special power of attorneys. Okay, so you're going to get power of attorneys. You may get wills. You may get government issued IDs. That's driver's license, identification cards, green cards, alien resident cards. Okay, you may, from a corporate document, you may get contracts to sell. You may get, I had a customer that was going to Turkey. He was actually relieving himself as a part of the executive team and giving power of attorney to the folks there in Turkey to make decisions. Okay. That was a corporate document, articles of incorporation. Or you may have a customer that's actually opening a business and they may have a plethora of documents that embassy or consulate requires them to get apostilled in order to open a business in said country. Okay. So those are examples of public documents, all right? And these customers will come to you and say, hey, I have a power of attorney. I've been told by my embassy in Ecuador that it has to be apostille. I have no idea what it is, but can you help me? Sure, right? So then you become the business acumen and you educate them high level on what an apostille is, okay? And what is the intent, all right? So that is public documents. So we've gone over what is apostille. We've now gone over what is public documents. All right. Now I'm going to give you a juju bean. which I probably should wait, but I'm going to give it to you anyway. Sometimes you may have clients that have what? Try again. You may have clients that may have already notarized their documents, okay? Here's a two-part thing that you need to think about. If the document's been already notarized, look at when it was notarized, okay? You also can go into your Secretary of State notary database to see if that notary that notarized the document was actually duly commissioned and is still active, okay? If both of those answers are no, you're going to have to re-notarize the document, period, okay? That's your juju bean, right? Now, the other thing I would tell you is if it's notarized and they are duly commissioned and it's not expired, call your Secretary of State to make sure that that notarization at the time they did it is still legit. Now, if it was done a day ago, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, it should be fine. But if you're looking like 6 months ago, 3 months ago, and they're still valid, then they're still valid in their commission, call the Secretary of State just to make sure, okay? Because there are certain timelines that the embassy consulate will not accept notarizations based upon the timeline. Okay, that also includes vital records, just to let you know, all right? So always make sure for vital records, all right, here's the next one. Make sure for vital records, for New Jersey specifically, it cannot be older than 10 years, okay? So it's March 21st, 2022. If somebody brings me something from March 2010, it's past the deadline because it should be 2013. That's the earliest vital record that I can accept is issued back in 2013, period, okay? So always make sure with your Secretary of State what is the threshold, because honestly, it's the embassy consulate that's saying, hey, we will only accept XYZ vital records during this time period. So just call them on that, okay? And if I confuse you, rewind and rewind again and make sure you got it, okay? So that's public documents. That's vital records. One more juju bean. If you ever need to have your client go get a vital record, have them go to vitalcheck.com, okay? Now, sometimes you won't be able to order a divorce certificate and you may have to go to your county clerk where you were divorced at. So just make sure when you order in that you check that out, because I tried to do it one time and it didn't let me. All right. So here's all your vital records. Okay. I would never go to your vital statistics registrars because you're looking at 30 to 90 days before you get it. So just make sure you have your client go here. You can't do this for them because it's their personal information. So just make sure either you give them a high-level tutorial on how to go through it and then pass it on. And then once they get it, they give it to you and you keep going. All right. But I'm kind of teetering into how to transact an apostille, so I'm not going to do that. But this is it for public documents. And I kind of went over my time. I'm at 8 minutes and 10 seconds. Unacceptable. All right. So that's it. Next episode. What is a federal document? Let's get it.